Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, the Beanie Boy, and only the Beanie Boy. Welcome back to yet another STOMP Wrestling video. As you can see, I got the boy with me, Mr. No Days Off, Mr. Presenter and Editor, Mr. WrestleDrop. And today, we're not fluffing around, we're not messing about. We're discussing 5 worst-case scenarios, 5 worst-case booking decisions that could come out of Royal Rumble 2023. I don't want to mess about. I don't want to say more than I should because this video is going to be very triggering. Just the thought of some of these things happening will be very triggering for us wrestling fans. So, Mr. WrestleDrop, let's get into it. Give me one off the top of your head.
You spoke about it off camera. Surprise returns, or lack of surprise returns.
Yeah. I said that because we know that the big bad wolf is back in the company, and yes, his role is still uncertain, and how much influence he has is still uncertain. And as far as we know, Triple H is still head of creative. But we know how that guy feels about returns and bringing back superstars and all that. So I'd hate for there to be a lack of returns. I'd hate for there to be a lack of debuts. You know what I'm saying? So I'd hate for there not to be a Matt Cardona return, just because Vince is back in the fold. You know what I'm saying? I'd hate for there to not be like a big name coming into the WWE for the first time. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Jonathan Gresham. I'm thinking Nick Aldis. You know what I'm saying? Just some possible names that could make their debut. I'd hate for that not to happen.
Especially since they announced, well, it was pretty obvious return, but they still announced it. It's Cody Rhodes. So that's one surprise gone. So I think them getting rid of that surprise, hopefully that means they know they have more in the bag. And by more in the bag, I don't want to see Hurricane Holmes.
I don't want to see Diesel, bro. I'm tired.
Bro.
I'm tired of seeing Daddy Cool, bro. I don't want to see Scott Steiner. I don't want to see all these old heads, bro.
The only old head I want to see is Booker T. That's the only one I want to see.
Actually.
Because I know he's fit, he's strong, he's still wrestling.
And he's still wrestling, exactly.
So give me Booker T.
I'd pop, bro. One spinner, once as a kick.
Exactly. Exactly. If I think back to last year's Rumble, we got barely any surprises. Like, the surprises we got was Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey. So
we'll get to that.
So yeah, we need something exciting. We need Nick Aldis. I like.
Bro.
Gresham, I don't think we'll see because he's signed for Impact.
Oh
yeah.
But Mickey J did, bro.
She did. So as a Forbidden Door, maybe. But I think if we get a Forbidden Door, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Mickie James again. She's Knockouts champion again, and she's done it before, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again. But yeah, we're gonna get surprises in the Women's Rumble. We always do, but they're not really surprises anymore. They're just to fill the numbers. In all honesty,
I think just we as fans are yearning for like an AJ Styles caliber.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Something like that to happen again would be phenomenal. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
That was intended.
So we need that, bro. We really need that for sanity.
Sure. I don't know who's really available right now, other than Nick Aldis, probably Matt Cardona, to be honest. He's probably the biggest name possible.
And I wouldn't be mad at that, to be honest with you.
Chris Masters?
Not it.
The silence.
Let's stick to Matt Cardona.
The silence.
Let's stick to Matt Cardona. I don't hate Chris Masters, but he's not a high caliber return.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Little pop.
He's not
appear and then leave, maybe.
Nostalgia. He comes out with that theme song that people
Hurt Lock on Bobby Lashley, or Master Lock on Bobby Lashley.
Exactly. And gets thrown over.
Yeah.
And maybe we see him on the Raw after that. Probably like a Carlito return, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be there for a few weeks and then leave again, which would be fine, really.
I agree. Okay, so we've established that having no surprises is probably one of the worst outcomes out of Royal Rumble.
Definitely.
Okay, next up, Let's talk about the Alexa Bliss Bianca Belair match. The worst possible outcome, in my opinion. And there's only one bad outcome possible from this because the storyline aspect is okay. Alexa Bliss winning the title. Like, I can't have her win. I can't. Not beating Bianca.
I get it. You see, thing is with Alexa, right? They haven't built her enough in terms of character development. And many would argue in saying that she's just going back to an old character. And that's true. But with this new resurgence of this old character, we haven't seen enough for her to be champ. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
And I think Triple H and creative currently are working away from impulsive booking decision. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more than likely that worst case scenario, like you're saying, Alexa wins. There's only a couple of months that you can get out of her being champion before she's stale all over again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my problem.
Because booking decisions haven't been made. She still hasn't aligned herself with Bray Wyatt completely. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. There's going to be a lot of clash in character development and in storytelling. So I agree with you.
Her story does not need the title right now. That's why I said
Exactly.
whatever happens with the storyline wise is okay. Like whatever happens within the match, she can come out looking very strong. I don't care. She can. It could even be a DQ at the end of the day. I don't care. As long as Bianca walks out champion. Like if Uncle Howdy does something and Alexa loses a shit. Okay, we saw that already once on Raw. But it could happen again. That could be the same story. I don't care. Just keep Bianca as champion. Have Rhea beat her at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think that's the storyline that everyone is yearning for. And I mean, with Rhea, it's deserved, bro. The work she's been putting in for months, since last year. She's probably the most formidable women's wrestler on Raw at the moment. Probably even the entire WWE, because Charlotte just returned. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Bianca, no disrespect to her, but she's been champion. We've seen her at the top of the mountain. So many people believe that it's Rhea's time. You know what I'm saying? And that makes the most sense. Literally, that makes the most sense. So yeah, I think this going over, not making too much sense.
Not.
Definitely with scenario.
Okay.
Speaking of Alexa Bliss and her family, pitch black talk in the graveyard, lights out, empty arena. The lights out match, or the pitch black match, whatever it's called, Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight. I personally, and I've made it very clear to you off camera, I don't care much for this match. And I'm starting to get frustrated because I feel like we're going back more than we're going forward with Bray Wyatt. How many gimmick matches are we going to see from Bray Wyatt? But that's not the point. The point of this particular match, and what could be the worst booking decision for this match in particular, is Uncle Howdy not revealing himself.
Right.
You've seen Uncle Howdy for so many weeks. He's always in the dark. He's always wearing the mask. He's always wearing a hat. We need an unmasking. You know what I'm saying?
Wearing two different masks as well, just to point that out.
Exactly.
I don't know what that's about.
And I'm so tired of it, bro. I am so tired of it. If it's Bo Dallas, then let it be Bo Dallas. If it's who's that guy from ROH? Who's also rumored to be
If I could Vincent.
If it's Vincent, then let it be Vincent. And I think one thing that they're worried about in terms of unmasking Uncle Howdy is the reception that he's going to get, whoever it is behind the mask. And my thing is, just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
just
it's
do it.
Vincent, someone we don't know, we'll get accustomed to him because he's aligned with Bray Wyatt.
Sure.
If it's Bo Dallas, you can't go wrong with Bo Dallas because a lot of people want to see Bo Dallas back, especially working with his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So let it just be done. We don't want to see 2, 3, 4 more months of Uncle Howdy walking around mysterious. We want to know who it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, if that doesn't happen, that could be very bad.
And to be honest, I feel like the reception will be decent either way. I feel like
Exactly.
if it's Vincent, it'll be like, oh, who's that type of reception.
Who's that? Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
Bo Dallas, I think people are gonna pop for Bo because everyone's expecting Bo.
I definitely would pop for Bo. Yeah.
Exactly. And the fact that it's this Uncle Howdy character revealing himself, it'll get some sort of reaction.
Yeah.
So
It has to.
I don't think they should be so worried.
And they've built it long enough. I mean, we've seen vignettes of Uncle Howdy way before Bray Wyatt's return even. So I think it's time now to just rip the Band-Aid off and see where it takes Uncle Howdy as a character and where it takes the Wyatt Six as a faction.
For sure.
So let it be done, please.
And if it's not, we riot. All of these things that we are mentioning,
we definitely riot.
If they happen or don't happen, it's the worst possible outcome. That's the point of this video at the end of the day. Let's move on to the main events, the Rumbles. Okay. We've got the men's Royal Rumble and the women's Royal Rumble. And I'm gonna put these two together because I just think back to last year's Rumble and I just get chills down my back. And I don't know, bro. It just gives me anxiety. I start sweating.
Yeah, I get it.
Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar. Keep them away from the Rumble.
Oh, fucking hell.
Keep them away from the Rumble entirely. Do not have them come in as a surprise. Do not have them win like last year. If that happens, I promise you I will not be watching. Okay, I'm lying to myself because I have to for work. But I will not be watching till Mania. Like, if Ronda wins just to face Charlotte at Mania, I'm lost for words.
That would be the end. That would be the final nail. That would be Vince McMahon
who
return to power.
Bro.
Yeah. Because, you see, the thing with Brock is that he's a draw. And people want to watch Brock. But it has to be in context. It has to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So Brock coming out eliminated would be great. Nobody doesn't want to see Brock on the television. But he shouldn't win.
Brock coming out and enhancing the story with Bobby Lashley. Great.
Exactly.
Brock coming out and winning to face Roman. I'd rather chew my balls.
That's something we don't want. Exactly.
Exactly.
Because that's another point that I didn't even have in mind. That storyline is still hanging.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There hasn't been an end to that storyline. So him coming out, I'd pop to see Brock Lesnar in the Rumble.
Exactly.
But only probably after he's eliminated. Because until then, I'd be thinking, what if
you've been thinking 2022, bro.
Exactly. So Brock coming out, everyone wants to see Brock. Brock is a draw. Brock gets a reaction no matter what. So get him in there, get him out. Fine. Ronda, no one wants to see Ronda, even if she gets eliminated and breaks Santino's unbreakable record. Nobody wants to see Ronda Rousey anywhere on our screens for the moment.
No.
For the moment. If she comes back, let it be like Raw after WrestleMania, then we see Rhea versus Ronda. So, as an example, you know what I'm saying?
As long as, bro, you're stressing me out. Ronda will beat Rhea.
No, it's hypothetically.
Armbar 2 minutes, bro. Tap. Stressing me out, bro.
Hypothetically speaking,
I know what you're saying.
That's how long we want to wait.
Yeah.
That's how long we want to wait until we see Ronda in a prominent position on television.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So don't even get her in the. You can bring back Michelle McCool as they always do, more than Ronda Rousey, bro. Because we know wherever Ronda comes, glory hogging comes as well, and we don't want to see that. We do not want to see that at.
If they want to get Ronda involved, I would have her involved in the tag division, like she's been talking about. Get her with the tag titles with Shayna Baszler. Have them beat Damage Control, because Damage Control is a bunch of jobbers in any case. So, unfortunately, that's how they've been booked. But yeah, that's what you can do though.
And I always enjoy being, and I know it's a different topic, but I always enjoy being the positive Nancy of the group when it comes to factions and booking. But yeah, Damage Control. Far beyond. But that's not the point. We'll make another video on that, especially because it's a new year now.
For sure.
But definitely Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, far away from the WrestleMania moment, far away from winning the Rumble. And Ronda just far away from booking in general.
Could we throw another one in there? I know this is not on our list, but The Rock winning.
Bro,
I don't want to see it.
bro,
I've said
bro.
I have said in myself in videos that I think it's gonna happen and it should happen. But that's with the
Bro.
mindset of WWE having him at Mania. If he's not gonna be at Mania, if they don't need him there, he doesn't need to be anywhere near Rumble.
Bro, my thing has always been that. My thing has always been, I'll take Rock. No, I'll take Cody winning over Rock, not because of the feel-good moment, not because of the triumph he's had in his return and overcoming the injury. But bro, you're complaining that Roman isn't an active champion, but you want to give the title to The Rock. That makes no sense. The Rock will be on TV less than Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that all starts at the Royal Rumble. So like you're
Sure.
saying, if they have no intention of making him champion, which I hope they don't, then he shouldn't even make an appearance.
Exactly.
Not even because him making an appearance will not only make it obvious, but make it seem as though, okay, he's being poised to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And we don't need that. The company does not need The Rock, as harsh as it may sound. If he's coming for a once-off, not for the championship, coming to claim a prize of head of the table, real head of the table, that's fine. That is fine.
Sure.
But for WrestleMania main event, dethroning Roman, it's a hard pass for me.
For sure. In the past, I've said Rock should win, but that's videos where I'm trying to get WWE out of the corner that they put themselves in.
Yeah.
So that was me trying to think of it of how is Triple H going to get out of this situation, and how does he make the best? How does he book it in the best way possible? That's not really what I want, if that makes sense. So,
no, I get it.
So that's our worst possible outcomes for Royal Rumble.
It is.
How many of them are happening? Let's take a bet.
Bro,
how many are happening? We mentioned 6. How many are happening?
I think 1. I don't think we're going to find out who Uncle Howdy is.
To be honest, I think you're right.
I think that's the only one.
I think 2.
Because everything else would be so stupid. What's the second one?
The last one we just mentioned.
Nah, bro. I'd cry.
Well,
I'd cry proper tears.
We're gonna be live for Royal Rumble, so
I was about to
you can come check. You can come check Beanie Boy cry real tears.
Real tears.
You can see it live.
Real tears.
It'll be on the channel, so just check that out, guys.
But yeah, it's promising to be one of the best Royal Rumble that we've seen in a while. And okay, I say that's the thought I had before Vince came back, and I'm hoping that it's still going to be the same. But we're looking forward to it. It's our first watch along, so it's gonna be great either way. But yeah, let's hope for the best, bro. We just created a highly negative video, but let's hope for the best. Let us honestly hope for the best. But yeah, until the Royal Rumble, I think that's it from us. Any final words before the Rumble? You're excited to see Cody, I'm sure of that.
For sure.
And yeah, let's hope the best booking decisions are made, despite what we said in this entire video. But yeah, that's it from the Stomp Boys for today. Those are 5-6 worst booking decisions that could happen at Royal Rumble 2023. Let us know of your worst booking decisions that you fear to see at the Royal Rumble down in the comments below. If you haven't already joined the family, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you didn't really like it, leave a comment also. Tell us if we're speaking utter rubbish. That's fine. We enjoy hearing the hate comments. If you like the video, of course, stomp on that like button. And finally, if you want to know every time load shedding allows us to post a video on YouTube, stomp that bell icon. But until the next one, it's been the boy, only Beanie Boy, and Mr. Presenter, Mr. Editor, Mr. Notificator, Mr. WrestleDrop. And that was just too sweet.